Okay, we start now. Now going for the fourth point. Fourth point from the same topic or concept. Here it is: pursuing social justice. The fourth point is providing people, providing people, providing people with their basic needs, with their basic needs, basic needs is considered to is considered to be is considered to be is considered to be one of the responsibilities considered to be one of the responsibilities of a democratic government of a democratic government one of the responsibilities of the democratic government, full stop. However, providing such basic conditions providing such basic conditions of life providing such basic conditions of life to all citizens to all citizens to all citizens may pose a heavy burden on the governments a heavy burden on the governments heavy burden on the governments, comma, particularly in countries like India, which have a large number of poor people, which have a large number of poor people. They have a large number of poor people.
Sir, can you repeat the point, please?
Yeah, I will repeat the point one more time. Please check that. Providing people with their basic needs is considered to be one of the responsibilities of the democratic government. However, providing such basic conditions of life to all citizens may pose a heavy burden on governments, particularly in countries like India, which have a large number of poor population. Clear? Okay, what understood by this? So, to maintain social justice of any country, it is the responsibility of the state or the government to provide the basic amenities or the basic things that a common man need. It is the responsibility of the government. Clear or not? So, number of democratic countries doing the same too. Okay, they are trying to maintain social justice or create a good situation for each and every individual in the society. Okay, but sometimes these responsibilities of the government will create a burden for the government, huge burden, economical burden for the government. Okay, because we know that country like India, what is special to our country? The population is too high, the second populous country in the world. So, with a large number of population, a huge population with a huge number of poor people, okay, or economically backward people. So such kind of democratic governments will face lots of problems. Heavy burden will be there with that kind of governments there. Clear? They are unable to provide all these amenities for each and every individual because of the size of the population. Clear? That's one problem we are facing. Okay, so almost all the democratic countries in today's world, they are trying to maintain the social justice or providing equality for each and every individual society. At the same time, there are numerous problems are there with some democratic countries, okay, because of their population, basically the poor population. Clear? You got that? Okay, fine. So next point, write down. Next point. In India, in India, different approaches, different approaches, different approaches are being supported by, in India, different approaches are being supported by different political groups in India. Different approaches are being supported by different political groups who debate the relative merits, of different schemes, of different schemes for helping marginalized sections, marginalized, marginalized sections of the population, such as the rural or urban poor, Okay, I will repeat the point one more time. Please check it. In India, different approaches are being supported by different political groups who debate the relative merits of different schemes of helping marginalized sections of the population, such as the rural or urban poor. Clear? So we know that in our country, poor people are there, not only in the rural area, but even in the urban centers or in the cities also, poor people are there. Clear or not? It's a common phenomenon. We are able to find the poor people, economically backward people in each and every nook and corner of our country. Okay, clear or not? The number of millions of people are there in our country. Basically, we can term the poor people. Clear? Okay, so there are numerous programs are there by the government. Okay, plans and programs are there by the government to emancipate or develop these poorer sections of the people or poor people both in the rural area and in the urban centers. Clear? Almost all the political parties, they are supporting almost all these programs that planned by the governments or different governments. Not only one individual government, I mean, one single government, but almost all the government, they are planning something for the development of this poorer sections of the society. Okay. Most of the political parties will support that too. Clear? There are numerous programs are there. Can you tell me some programs that made by the government of India in support of the poor people, or the program that created by the government to develop the economical standard of the poor people in the country? Any programs are there?
Sir, MNREGA.
MNREGA program, okay, it's a correct one. Okay, providing 100 days of work in 1 year. Okay, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. You got it. MNREGA. Fine. Abhilash Keli, you told that it's a correct one. Any other plans and programs are there?
Pradhan Mantri Anta Yojana.
Antyodaya Anna Yojana program. Okay, Pradhan Mantri's Antyodaya Anna Yojana program. Okay, accepted that too. Okay, providing sufficient food grains for the poorer sections of the society. Okay, very poor people in the society. Clear? Okay, that's a good program by the government. Then any other programs are there? Might we know different social welfare pension schemes? Clear or not? Pensions for the jobless people, pensions for the widows, clear or not? Pensions for the old aged people in the society, clear? Or providing home for the, I mean, houses for the homeless people in the society, okay? Providing job, I mean, loans from different banks, basically the Pradhan Mantri's Mudra loan program. Okay, present day, that is what. Okay, Mudra loans, providing loans for the poorer sections to start some kind of enterprises or business. Okay, providing loans for them. Rather, various programs are there. All these programs are basically made by the central government to support the poorer sections of the society. Almost all the political parties are supporting the government too. I mean, the central government. Clear or not? This has some example. So why all these programs? It is because to reduce the gap between the rich and the poor. What kind of gap? Economical gap. Clear? Okay, so then only we are able to achieve a egalitarian society. Only in an egalitarian society we are able to find what? Social justice. Clear? All these things are connected, interconnected. Equality, justice, liberty. Okay, all these things are interconnected. One is missing in one society, the society is basically facing the problem with the other values too. Okay, and that's what social justice. Hope this point is clear for you people, right? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Next, free market versus state intervention. Free markets, next topic, last and final topic in this chapter. Free markets, free markets, free markets versus state intervention. Free market versus state intervention. Free markets versus state intervention. Here, state intervention means the intervention of the government. That's what. Okay, state intervention. Okay, so what is the connection with free market and social justice? An idea? Free markets and social justice. What is the connection? No idea.
So,
So people are can afford the goods and the prices are unreasonable.
Of course, then rich can become rich again. Clear or not? So there's a formula. If you want to make money, first of all, you have to spend money, right? Right or not? Without money, it is not possible to make money. First of all, you have to invest. Investment is necessary. Who can invest? Those who have money with them, they can invest. Clear or not? What about others? What about others?
they can't invest.
They cannot. They can't do that. Okay. So poor people always will become more poor, right?
Yes, sir.
Rich people, they can make money again and again and again and again and again and again. Clear or not? For example, if you are purchasing a soap from a shop, cost rupees 75. Okay, just imagine. Cost rupees 75. Okay, don't go for that. Okay, go for a 20 rupees soap. 20 rupees soap. Clear or not? Okay. If you are purchasing that as a single piece of soap, you have to pay rupees 20 for that. Clear? Clear? Okay. But sometimes some offers will come. If you're purchasing 10 soaps together or 5 soaps together, we don't want to give the 100% of MRP. Okay, 20% reduction will be there. For example, 5 soaps, 100 rupees. 20 rupees reduction means what? Reduction means you have to pay 80 rupees only. Who can do that? Only those who have money with them, right or not? So they can make money, they can save money. The poor people, they can purchase only one, okay, maximum two. Only those who have money can purchase 5 or 10 together. Clear? Clear. So that's a problem. So it's a problem with the free market situation or condition because it's not under the control of the state in 100%. Clear or not? Okay. So example, mobile network companies are there in our country, right or not? Number of companies are there. Okay. So after the arrival of Reliance Geo, almost all the mobile companies in India, other than Geo, okay, they did a profitable business in India. Basically speaking, so done a profitable business in India, right or not? But all these companies are facing lots of problem today. One or two companies closed already. Some companies linked together, they merged together. Then also they are unable to overcome the loss that they face because of Geo. Okay, that is also because of the free market condition. Each and every individual is free to start their business and sell their products. Clear? There is no restrictions. Clear or not? Okay, clear or not? So Geo sold their good as per their wish. I mean the service as per their wish. That created a problem for whom? Other mobile companies because they are unable to compete with them. But nowadays we came to know that what is that? Other companies are going to close down. Now it is a monopoly market. What is that? Monopoly market. Geo can fix whatever they think so. Okay, they can fix any cost because there is no other networks are to compete with Geo. It's a monopolized. Clear. Nowadays, Geo cost increased, right or not? Geo's recharge costs are increased or not? Increased. Okay, that is another trap. Another trap. Other mobile companies also did the same. Then what happened? Huh? The customers quit those companies. For example, VI is an example for that. Vodafone, Idea is an example for that. Okay, the company is going to close down within a short time. Okay, almost all the shareholders they started selling the shares of that company because they know that the company is going to a debt trap. Already that's a debt trap. Clear or no? So troubles are there. Okay, this is because of a free market condition where the people those who have money can invest it again and again and again. They can make it money. Again, sorry, they can make money again and again and again. Listen, got that? Okay, so state intervention or control of the government is necessary in this matter. Okay, so we know that governments they are collecting taxes, but the collection of taxes is not enough to reduce the gap between the poor and the rich. Poor and the rich, there are numerous other problems are there. There are number of schemes are there, number of programs are there to escape from paying taxes. Tax eviction programs are there. Different life insurance policies are there. Investment methods are there. Okay, easily we are able to escape from what? What? This taxation. Okay, income tax paying. Clear. So just keep that idea. So government intervention is necessary to regulate the market condition. Okay. Purchase and selling of goods there. Okay. If any particular individual or a particular company starts selling the goods for a higher price, maybe the poor people cannot purchase it. Okay, it is not accessible. Okay, products are not accessible for them. Basically speaking, so it is not affordable. Affordability is not there. Okay, write down. Write down. Supporters of the free market believe that supporters of the free market, okay, supporters of the free market believe that if markets are left free, if markets are left free of state interference, left free of state interference, interference, markets are left free of state interference, the sum of market transactions, the sum of market transactions, TRANSACTIONS, market transactions would ensure overall a just distribution of benefits, and duties in society, Okay, duties in society. Done?
Sir, can you repeat the last part again?
Duties in the society. Okay. Okay, what I told now. So there are a number of ideologies. There are a number of different people are there. Okay, basically, some people they are supporting the free market conditions, which means they don't want any state interference in the market mechanism. Clear order, selling and purchasing of goods. Okay, this is that no government intervention is necessary. Okay, so this process is a cyclical process. Without the government intervention, it will go as it is. Clear or not? Where people will purchase. Okay, the people can sell the goods. They will do their duties, and everything will go in a cyclical way. It seems there. That's what the comment made by the people, those who supporting this liberal ideology of market mechanism. Okay, liberals they are. Okay, clear. They want free markets. Then we will discuss. If it is so, what will be the after effect or aftermath? Okay, write down. Second point. However, okay, 1 minute. Okay, continuation. However, I mean next point. However, not all free market supporters, not all free market supporters, however, not all free market supporters today would support absolutely 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 unregulated markets, unregulated markets, full stop. Many would now be willing to accept, many would now be willing to accept, certain restrictions, willing to accept certain restrictions, comma, for instance, Abhiram, any trouble?
Sir,
Yeah, I will repeat it. I'll repeat it. However, not all free market supporters today would support absolutely unregulated markets. Full stop. Many would now be willing to accept certain restrictions. For instance, states could step in to ensure a basic minimum standard of living to all people, so that they are able to compete on equal terms. Okay, so the people, the strong believers of liberalism or free markets today, they are supporting the ideology that some sort of state intervention is necessary. Clear or not? The state wanted to provide some basic amenities to the poorer section of the people. Then only they are capable or they are able to compete with the rich class. Clear or not? Or other groups of people in the society. You got that? So example, one group of people, they are plundering or looting the resources. Maybe in terms of cash or in terms of kind, they are creating a group of poor people in the society. Example, some companies are running in society. Okay, they are always producing the goods that is necessary for the people. But the price of those goods are too high. Okay, up to a limit, people can purchase the product from them. After that, if there is no money with the people, they will stop purchasing their products. You got that? You got that? Okay. Example, in the market, the price of carrot today, it is nearly 90 to 95 rupees in different shops. 90 to 95. Clear? You might don't know that, right? Carrot price is close to 100. Clear, 1 kilogram's price. Okay. Chili's price is nearly 80 rupees per kilogram. You got that? So price of the vegetables is too high. So people, basically the common people, the poor people, they started reducing the quantity of the product what they are purchasing from the shops. Clear? Quantity reduced. Clear? If it is continuing for a long period of time, what will happen? The makers or the producers of the carrot want to reduce the price because no one will purchase the products. Okay, it's not an essential commodity anyway. Clear or not? It's not at all an essential commodity. People can ignore that. Okay, the price is going in that way, definitely the people will ignore it. Okay, then they will go for or switch to something else. Other substitutes are there. So we'll learn in all these things in economics there. Okay, you will learn all these things in economics. Already learned, so I think so, right or not? Okay, so the market situations clear. Definitely it will happen. So I have told you the companies, they are producing some necessary products. They are not ready to reduce the prices. The people will become paper. Okay, there is no money. Condition with there is no money with us is called the paperization. Clear? Paperization. If you are paper, not paper. Okay, so we will not purchase the goods. We cannot do that because there's no money with us. So those companies, they have to reduce the price of the commodities. Otherwise, no one will purchase the product. They will also face the loss because they are producing this product by spending money too, right? Production costs. Okay, clear or not? So it is important. Government want to support the common people and make them to compete in the markets. Okay, clear or not? You got that? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So this much enough today, and we will discuss the balance in next class. So notes, you write it. Any doubts, please, you can ask me. Okay. So please read it. Doubt means you can ask me. 5 more minutes are there to. Sorry, 4 more minutes to close the class. Please read it. And doubt means you can ask me now itself. Abhiram, what is new extra fittings? The old one or new? Abhiram.
Yes, sir.
Extra fittings is there? They're extra? New fittings or old? New fittings.
Sir, I didn't understand your question.
New but God. Yeah, that's what it is. New one yesterday.
Third new fittings.
Okay, fine. Kevin Ghosh also got the same, I think so. Kevin? No, last week, right?
Yes, sir. I got before him.
Okay, fine. Thank you. We will meet in the next session.